Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we did some boating around the delta to look around, and now we've moved on into the Nephiline Woods, and need to rescue the Naga. The Naga is apparently located in the fortress up in here, so let's go inside and, uh... Are we not able to? That's where it's supposed to be. Said it was in the fortress in 3 trees. In fact, there have been several locations that look like they should be explorable, but we can't. Is this bugged? I'm starting to think maybe it's bugged. In fact, we had walked up to that before. Oh, I guess that was just a one-time thing, but... Why do I have the feeling this place is bugged? And that I'm not going to be able to complete it because of that? I do have a feeling that is the case. I mean, I can't investigate that tower. I can't investigate some of these trees, one of which continually spawns minions. That one there. There's the fortress with the 3 trees. Here's the 3 trees. No way I can go through there, so... You know what, I'll try heading back up to town, see if we can report in. If not... well, then I may have to call this one a bust. That's another bugged scenario that I haven't been able to complete because of bugs. I am on a roll. Come on, it's a long trip, I know. Well, let's see if I can report in on this. Apparently not. So... I think it might be bugged. I think I may be screwed. Like I said, there are several locations that look like they should be able to be investigated, but they can't. some reason. Especially here. Fortress of the Three Trees. I'm guessing this is bugged. Honestly, the game has indicated that it's not that well put together. You know what? Let me reload and see if that does anything. Reloading. And the answer is no, that didn't do anything. I still can't investigate the Three Trees. Okay, you know what? I think maybe I'll just end this. I think maybe I'm going to end this scenario. Because, yeah, it's bugged. And I don't think I can complete it. So, yeah. How about we move on to a different scenario? In fact, let's move on to the scenario I was going to do before this one, before I discovered that they would not let me go in without making a certain party. I'll be back shortly. Hello! Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Anyway. Okay, this is an odd start, but, with that scenario not able to be completed, we're moving on to another one. Water web. The one I was gonna do before this one, except it told me you can't unless you have a full slith party. So, I decided to follow the information it gave me, and created a full slith party. Garastha, Savasa, Kalakasas, and Sehakash. That's actually the names that I was given. In fact, it detailed a lot of information, including what level everyone was supposed to be, what gear they were all supposed to have, and what spells one of them was supposed to have. Two of them were obviously also supposed to be mages, but it didn't actually say what spells they were supposed to have, so I made a guess and went with spells. Anyway, let us go into the scenario and actually see what's going on with it. The scenario being Waterweb. A story about intrigue, slith zerakai, and violence. Made for the random contest. Slith parties only! In this scenario, you hold command over a large group of slith raiders that recently broke off in rebellion. In this scenario, you will suspect your subordinates of betrayal. In this scenario, you will encounter a spiritual dilemma. In this scenario, your subordinates will betray you. In this scenario, you will solve a spiritual dilemma through the gift of violence. In this scenario, you are in a paranoid delirium. Alora, your assassin, bursts through the door. The enemy is at our gates! Our forces have been caught off guard by an all-out assault. Our fortress is surrounded. We must flee together. That doesn't sound good. Oh hey, something we can use. Wait, who is our mages again? Your mage. You two are mages. Savasa is our healer. And Kalakas also can heal. Also, we have a ton of skill points that shouldn't be there. Ah, shit! I don't know what was said! You know what, I'll just reload so we can see it. Back in a sec. Korzar, your trusted magical advisor, hoists his staff on his back. Well, I heard the commotion. You look poised to flee. Sirs, I trust you most in the fray. I will join you. Alright. This is a big, empty area. Oh, that was the way out. Oh, jeez. rifle archer? Yeah, I just kind of want to see what's in that one room I didn't look at. Even though I should be running. Okay, there were 2 rooms I didn't look at. They're all named. Alright, you can actually fight. I think you were kind of the jack-of-all-trades guy. You were not the mage, you were the healer. But you can still do some fighting. You were the mage. I don't know if we're gonna have anything that we can use for, you know, things, but... Alora points to the southwest. If we head that way, we can get to the storehouses. I have the only key to one of the doors, so it'll be a great help, and we can leap over the wall afterwards. Southwest? On it. Ag! One of your teammates has fallen, but they seem to be okay. As long as you finish the battle, they'll be able to lick their wounds. Yes, it did mention that that would happen. Should have just fleed, I think. Okay. I think that's everyone. No, there's still those out there. No, I don't want to jump off. I'm just weird in that I want to explore. And now there's a horde over there. Oh, thank you. That did nothing. Okay, that killed all of those. They're coming from behind! Okay, you can. You can heal yourself. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be exploring as much. I should actually just be running. Oh, no, that's not who... take it anyway. These are the storehouses, so that's the way out. So let's take a look in the other direction. I don't know what is fighting over there, and it's kind of annoying. But some slith is very skilled. Yes, this is actually kind of annoying. How did you know? Must be just something continually spawning. So this is the forge that we had. Spearheads and nothing else. You know what? Let's just get out of here. There's nothing else for us here. We're supposed to go into here. Bronze plate mail is actually quite nice. Drakeskin boots. Why not level up what we have? Oh yes, definitely these potions. Energy potion, definitely. And there's a sling in here. Sandals and javelins, well, I don't care about those. Or the sling. I don't really care about those ranged weapons. A pair of boots and nothing. Said to go into the storage area. just head out the front. As you flee Sazaras, you can already see the enemies flooding its entrances more and more. Its fate is consignment. Alora and Korz are at your side, watching it get sacked. Alora points north. General Salazar is with the warriors, preventing most of them from breaching the shallows. We should meet with him. Korzar nods. Yes, that sounds like a good plan, but how could any of this happen? Alora, were you in charge of emergency arrangements during an attack? Alora spits. Fool, I do what we must. Do we not wish to win? Come, let us move northward, together, right? Korzar nods. A single slith warrior. That was easy. Oh! That's interesting. You can actually move through the water. Fascinating. This pathway leads to other, less violent territories. The nearest human and docile sloth settlements are many kilometers to the south. They would make for decent raiding if you did not have to rally the slith raiders to you. I do find it interesting that we can just run through here. No idea if these are allies or enemies? Let's find out. The camp of your loyal warriors here has been putting up the good feudal fight. With you around, though, they come to a new vigor. Some of the enemy runs away, but the rest tightly grip their spears and charge. Wait. You are going to lightning spray. You have javelins, I guess throw it. Didn't do much. You wait, you another lightning spray. And there we go! And there are a ton of iron javelins, and I'm not going to grab any of them. Fine slith spear, though. I think that might be useful for someone. Yes. You can use it. Alright. A whole bunch of sliths. Definitely healing for that. That's not good. Alright, I gotta reload here. Yeesh. Reloading. I do hate mages, you know. Okay, these warriors can easily be dealt with. Wait. Closer. You wait. You are going to get the ones further away. In hopes that they'll come closer. Better. Our ally escaped from battle. Did we get another one of the better spears? Yes, we did. Alright, you are going to give this better spear. Why do we still have regular boots? To Savasa. Alright. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of slith up there. Let's start with this group. You see a soul lithe warrior being chased down by a throng of grunts. He hurls some spears behind him into the leaders of the pack with grace, but he's clearly outnumbered. Suddenly, Alora gawps. That's our main recon guy! Quick, save him! Wait. You... It'd be nice if I could actually see their health bars now that I look at this. Not really what I intended. Okay. Silver ring. Nothing of note. You clean off your weapons. After a quick breather, Alora swims over to Lysandra. You have some explaining to do. How did this happen? How are we caught completely off guard? Lysandra shrugs. Sorry, masters. The enemy simply swooped down from Fortress Rash Hassan. By the time I saw these movements, they had activated their forces throughout the land. I couldn't find a quick, safe way back. Alora smacks him. How dare you! Your reconnaissance! It is your job to die! If you do not risk your life, then why have we fed you? Lysandra lurks back and opens his palms, but Corzar lowers his staff towards the two. Sirs, I beg of you. Clearly the enemy treats none of us well. We mustn't quarrel while bigger goals are to be had. The two squint briefly, but gradually turn away and gather their belongings. They seem ready to continue northward. Well, we have our task. Gain spell energy. Ah! Well, it's only a few slith. That was easy. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can take out this group. 1 chief, 3 mages. This is not gonna be fun. I hate mages. Alright, gotta reload. This is gonna be a really annoying fight. You have ice lances. We can at least hit one of these. Okay, that's 1 mage dead at least. No, how about slow? Okay, that happened to our ally. We lost one. There goes another one of those. Son of a bitch! Okay, reloading again. Reloading. Oh, this is quite annoying. You know what? Drink a haste potion, see if this helps. That barely did anything. You know, wait. And you are going to slow those mages down. God damn it. Reloading again. This is very annoying. You know what? How about we try out terror? You can only hit one person with terror. That does not help me at all. Well, you were able to take out some damage. Oh, we lost one warrior. God damn it! I hate mages! Why are there 3 of them? Reloading. I'm gonna give this one more go. God damn it, I didn't get to haste. Apparently the slow isn't actually helping us out. Well, there goes one of our allies, and there goes the other one. Still survived, because of course. there's a slith chieftain, at least. There goes one of them. And we died even after we killed several of them. Ugh! Reloading. And honestly, I have to end this episode here because it's basically gone on long enough. And I just realized the reason Garas Tha is moving as slow as he is because of the bronze plate mail. He doesn't have enough defense to deal with it. So, Garas Tha, you're going to be sticking with the iron chainmail so you can actually move a distance. So, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll march our way north and actually get out of this bloody place, hopefully. That'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44, that is Garas Tha, Savasa, Kalakasas, and Sehakash. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.